Hello, dear friends. Welcome to the maiden episode of
The Elite Table with Grace Ofure. Text. T-E-T. Text. I'm your host, Grace Ofure. Iwahomu. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed and shown me love. Your kind words, please just keep them coming. Tell everyone around you to subscribe and keep sharing this link to the podcast. And I truly love you all. Today, we'll explore the concept of EBA. Simply means emotional bank accounts. And how nurturing these accounts can help to a healthier relationship and overall well-being. So, I think we need to begin on this thing. Let's talk and take a look at understanding emotional bank accounts. It's our relationship with others. We often make emotional deposits and withdrawals similar to your normal bank account, where you could actually deposit and withdraw. So it is. Emotional bank accounts are your deposits into your relationship, and why it is so important that you are the manager and you should manage wisely. An emotional bank account is a metaphorical concept that represents the level of trust. Someone asked me recently, how can I trust anyone? The truth is, my answer will be that trust is just being yourself. So, it's the level of trust, goodwill, and emotional connection that we have with someone. Like you just have it with me now. Just like our regular financial bank account, we can make deposits by showing kindness, empathy, and understanding, while withdrawals occur when we act in the ways that hurt, betray, stab the other person. Most importantly, the person's trust. I've seen people make valuable deposits and has paid them. Yes. I've also seen people that these deposits they made, they had opportunity to make massive withdrawal. It's just like the way you deposit. It's what you deposited in your account that you are definitely going to withdraw. The withdrawal is the cost of the opportunities. Okay, how do we make emotional deposits? Building a strong emotional bank account requires conscious effort and genuine care. I will always tell you, you can't lie for too long. If you are truly genuine, we will know. He has to be genuine. Your pair has to be. Okay, here are some strategies for making emotional deposits in our relationship. So we are basically talking about relationship. Building a strong emotional bank account requires conscious efforts, yes, and genuine care. Here are some strategies for making emotional deposits in our relationship. Yes, this is so vital, so important. Active listening is a powerful way to make emotional deposits. When you genuinely listen to someone without judgment, without pressing your phone or your Instagram or your Twitter or your train while the discussion is taking place, it shows that you value and respect the person's thoughts and feelings. Empathy is another crucial deposit. Putting yourself in someone's position, putting someone else before you, understanding that you can put me instead of you in your shoes. These emotions can be strengthened by connections with them. Small gestures like I love you, kindness, appreciation, you look excellent, you look absolutely amazing, goes a long way. Supporting also. Yes, these are all forms of emotional deposits. Remember, it's little things that often matters the most. Remember, emotional deposits work both ways. Make sure that you make deposits in everyone that comes in contact with you. Make deposits. You cannot expect to gain certain benefits, privileges from someone you have no investment with. Your time, your empathy, your love, they are all forms of investment in your emotional deposit. I personally try not to owe anyone. Even my Holy Bible says, owe no one. So, how do we handle emotional withdrawals? Inevitably, there may be times when we intentionally make emotional withdrawals. Let's discuss how to handle these situations and rebuild trust. You can actually rebuild trust. Now, when you realize you have to make a withdrawal, take responsibility for your actions. Acknowledge the impact on your behavior through the impact on your behavior on the other person. Make sure to apologize sincerely. Apologize sincerely. Work on understanding why the withdrawals occurred in the first place. Reflecting on how your actions can help you avoid similar situations, mistakes in the future, so you can avoid those mistakes in the future. And don't hesitate to ask the other person what you can do better. Ask. Open up communications. Is anyone you think you need to talk to now after watching this podcast? It's crucial. Resolve it. Resolve it. It's called resolving emotional withdrawals. Everyone with a bank account and with a good account officer like me can at least, go into the account regularly, check your account, check your balance, check where you owe, check if there's any over withdrawal, and make sure you fix it. So with emotional bank account, it's the same thing. Here are some ways you can make regular emotional check. I like that, checking, to maintain a healthy relationship with your spouse, with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. Yes. Check in with yourself first. Assess how you have been interacting with others. Are you constantly making deposits? Or You're just making withdrawals. Also, check with the important people in your life. Your mentors, your parents, your pastors. Yeah. Your strategic professional network. It's so important. These are people in your life who you must constantly check and do not joke with them. On having contacts and privileges that you must not take for granted, it's important that you have a check in your emotional bank accounts. Ask them how they feel about your last discussion. Ask them what went through, or ask them what the relationship is to them. Be sincere and be willing to take some very hot corrections. Yes, you can. You can. Yes, I'm saying to you, you can, and you can start today. Taking time to check in shows that you are willing to be committed to the growth. You are willing, yes, to be someone that we can keep our secrets with. Not only that, you are willing to build a solid relationship, and this cut across your husband, your wife, business partners, your church pastor, your mentor. It's important. So, are we ready to begin to check into our accounts? Do not forget, your business network is also very important, because when we come to the table, how we perceive what you have done will determine your next phone call. So, this concludes today's episode on the Elite Table Text. I'm sure you would gain some valuable insights into your emotional bank accounts, the management, the deposit, and the withdrawal. So, I want to say today, if you have a question, please send your comments and let's help together on this table discuss on the best way to have healthy emotional bank accounts. Then I also want to ask you a question. After we just listen to this session, I think we should make a deposit today. So, would you make a deposit with me today? I know you'll be asking, how, Grace? Yes, 2 deposits. Leave a comment on this podcast. And the second deposit, share this video with all your contacts. This is a deposit, and you will sure make a good withdrawal. Stay tuned for more informative episodes. Thank you so much for your time today with Grace Ofure. Until we meet next time, take care. Keep nurturing your emotional bank account. And I love you into your account. See you in the next episode, and God bless you.